Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Class of 2026 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony at SP East High School. My name is Bella Brummond, and I am the current president of the National Honor Society. Please welcome in our 2026 National Honor Society inductees. We are gathered here tonight to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school and are being inducted as new members to this prestigious society. Congratulations to you, but also to your parents and families who have joined us here tonight in support. Without their love, guidance, support, and encouragement throughout the years, we wouldn't be here tonight. I would also like to thank our advisors, teachers, administrators, and staff for their contributions and dedication to our students. Specifically, Mr. Bratz and Ms. Andrew, our NHS advisors, who have put in so much time and effort to help our chapter run smoothly. We could not have done it without you. Let's give a round of applause for everyone who has supported us throughout the years. Throughout the year, members of our chapter have served as role models for other students. In addition to strong academic records, which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations. We have also served our school and community through many activities, including volunteering at our local elementary schools, various athletic events, and our local nursing homes. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who will bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. Membership in the SP East chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as these standards for the society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You have put in so much work to be here, and you should take a moment to be proud of yourself. Now, I would like to welcome Demaria on stage to talk about the 4 pillars of NHS.
Hello, everybody. My name is Amadi, and I'm the historian of our chapter. I would like to congratulate you guys for being here this evening. When I hear the word service, a hand appears in my mind, one that is outstretched, anonymous but inviting, and ready for anyone to step up and place their own hand right on top. The troubles, needs, or questions immediately pouring out and into the open space, laying a foundation for a new bond based on trust and selflessness to form. It is my hand, not as ominous as what I described, but unique to my experiences. How I have engaged with my environment throughout the course of my life shaped a part of who is standing in front of you all now. However, the impact of each moment cannot be assumed equivalent in influence on me. The oldest sibling of 3 and a daughter to a single mother, the reliability of my environment reaches the line of non-existence. I have moved apartments, school districts, cities, and more. Although complaints and objections arose for each, the variability became my friend. Disguised with an intimidating mask, but always revealing itself with a commonality: new opportunities. New opportunities to meet unique people, connect with hidden communities, and experience education in various forms. The last move led me to Sunbury East High School, where I spent my sophomore and junior years learning my surroundings. Following my induction into National Honor Society, the platform I had to extend that hand expanded inconceivably. Last December in particular, I had the opportunity to be a part of an annual elementary school holiday dance. I was assigned the role to work directly beside one of the directors for the program to sell delicious treats and exciting gadgets. That director approached me to confirm that I was okay with the decision, and after assuring her I had no problem, we began organizing the items. As the night progressed and the amount of students rushed in at growing numbers, our concession table became a hotspot. Swarmed with children from kindergarten to 5th grade, voices bounced around the room, clashing with the leaky music from the nearby gym, and the foot traffic as families explored the assortment of stations. Although I have worked with kids in my numerous environments, including my home, a cloud of worry washed over me. I was afraid of the possibility of making a mistake, one that would jeopardize the productivity of the event and place me in a light of irresponsibility and naivety for assuming I could take on a task this big. To my surprise, the director and I worked in an instant harmony. We formed an interlinked attention to the diverse requests of families, as well as the role we both adjusted to. I acted as a string connecting two cups to make a DIY phone, and she trusted that what I said would allow her to accurately charge each family. Before I knew it, I was packing up our table and wishing the last few families a good night. I was consumed with relief and excitement at the success of the dance overall. Once I had a conversation with the director, I knew that those sporadic doubts were completely unjustified. She expressed her extreme gratitude, explaining that she could not have imagined what it would have been like if she did not have any help. I responded with a similar level of appreciation, thanking her for a chance to do what I've always enjoyed. Service is everywhere. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at our school and in the community. My willingness to volunteer whatever I had for the sake of anyone's relief, regardless of the amount, was one of the only constants in the multiverse of communities I've been in. This willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is a quality we seek for in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a future with powerful connections between each and every person. Now I would like to introduce our Public Relations Officer, Julia Morris, to the stage.
All right, good evening and welcome. Somehow I ended up back at Bella's. I would like to start by congratulating and welcoming all of you into the 2026 chapter of Sun Prairie East's National Honor Society. My name is Julia Morris, and I'm the current chapter's Public Relations Officer. Tonight, I'm here to introduce you to one of the 4 central pillars of NHS, character. Character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. In other words, who you are as a human being. There's a specific type of character that National Honor Society attracts, a character that you all have already begun to demonstrate in your applications and in being here tonight. There are many ways I've seen strength of character demonstrated throughout my time as an NHS officer, but none of them stands out more than an event I attended a few weeks ago. I was volunteering at Heartland Church's A Night to Remember event, a prom hosted specifically for teens and adults with disabilities. In the days leading up to the event, I worried about how engaged NHS members would be. I was worried the night might get treated like nothing more than a volunteer opportunity, and I wanted the dance to live up to its name and truly be a night to remember for all participants. When I arrived, I discovered the dance was packed with NHS members, running games for attendees, playing paparazzi on the event's red carpet, singing loudly to Let It Go, and joining conga lines on the dance floor. Not a single member was standing around. They were actively participating and enjoying themselves. That's what it means to demonstrate strength of character as a National Honor Society member. To not just show up for your community, but to actively work towards bettering it. It is incredibly easy to be a volunteer, to show up to events with the sole purpose of getting your hours and getting out. It is in these moments, the ones where volunteering feels like one more item on your already full to-do list, that character becomes crucial. NHS is about more than simply showing up and going through the motions. It's about serving your community. It's about being kind and compassionate, empathetic and encouraging. It is about approaching opportunities free of bias or assumption. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's hard. It's about being someone your community can count on. someone they can trust. So I urge all of you, as you enter this chapter of NHS and this chapter of your lives, to take a moment to reflect on yourself and your character. It is crucial to know who you are becoming, because it defines the impact you will have on the communities you choose to serve as an NHS member. My hope for all of you is that you use your time as a member of NHS to grow, as a student, volunteer, and most importantly, as a human being. You have all found yourselves in the unique position of being able to reflect yourselves back on the communities that support you. You were chosen to become a member of this group because of your character. And I hope all of you are able to use that character as a guiding force throughout this next year. With that, I wish all of you good luck as you embark on your NHS journey, and I hope you are able to find this club as rewarding as I have. And now, please welcome Anna Block, our secretary, to the stage.
Hello and welcome and congratulations. Tonight, I will be speaking on the pillar of NHS as leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the whole school in taking initiative in the classroom and school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school or community, they are ineffective without guidance from a strong leader. Leadership is always needed. To lead is to make meaningful change in our members. During your service here, many opportunities will arise that will need strong leaders like you to take change. Whether it's through your chapter leadership, like all of us on stage, or taking initiative and bringing ideas to the service board. Leadership isn't measured by the volume of your voice, but by the extent of your listening and the courage of your actions. True leadership is about lifting others up, not standing above them. It's about seeing the potential where others see limits and acting with integrity even when no one is watching. As you step into this next chapter, remember that your actions, no matter how small, can spark inspiration in those around you. Be the leader who leads not for recognition, but for impact. And finally, let your leadership be defined not by titles, but by the positive difference that you can make in the lives of others. Step forward with purpose, serve with heart, and lead with the kind of strength that builds up your community. The future needs leaders like you, ready, willing, and bold enough to make it better. And now, I would like to introduce our Vice President, Emily Tamboli, to the stage.
Tonight, I will be speaking on the pillar of scholarship. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn, even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can only be acquired in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Now, a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson on scholarship. Scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge. You should be proud of the time and effort you've put into your academics. Your induction into the National Honor Society is a testament to your hard work, your dedication, and your commitment to scholarship, and I hope you continue these principles as you progress in the chapter. And now, I'd like to welcome our principal, Mr. Ertel, to the stage.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm a little intimidated. I didn't realize I was going to be doing cleanup duty on speeches here, so we'll see how it goes. Well, good evening and welcome to Sun Prairie East High School. My name is Jim Ertel, and I am extremely proud to be the principal here and truly honored to be with you here tonight. We are here today in large part due to the love, support, direction, influence, and contribution each by each and every one of you. This is one of those occasions where we are here to acknowledge the achievements of our students while also realizing the influence that meaningful, supportive, and positive connections have on achievement and success. I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of today's inductees for your presence and your personal dedication to the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: character, scholarship, service, and leadership. Next, I would like to acknowledge and express my gratitude to the faculty council members and the advisors of NHS. Your commitment to this organization and your guidance to our students and your readiness to assist at all vital components of how these scholars' experiences and results came to be. You set an example and create the conditions for these learners to develop, mature, and change the world around them by giving them time, counsel, viewpoints, kindness, and insight. The achievement the scholars gathered here today is a clear testament to your capacity to both empower and mentor. Lastly, let me extend a warm greeting to our students. I am proud of every person here today. We are grateful that you have accepted and embodied the 4 pillars of the NHS Foundation. Your unwavering integrity, devotion to learning, commitment to volunteering, and growth as a leader are all incredibly inspirational and vital to who we are. In 2003, I was admitted to the National Honor Society as a student, a long time ago. One of the pillars of NHS has always spoken to me, and it's a little bit of a theme from what's been discussed already. And that pillar is service. I want you to reflect on what service means to you as a member of our community. What will you do with the knowledge and skills that have paved your way to be a member of this organization? How will you live out the values of service, character, leadership, and scholarship? As members of our Cardinal community, we depend on your leadership every single day. I must say I am proud to be your principal, but tonight I'm even more proud to have you join me in a society that has influenced my life and my commitment to service. This is a deserving group of learners who will accomplish great things, so I hope you all are proud of yourselves. I'm glad to say that each of you is an NHS peer today. Once again, thank you for this amazing honor of speaking, and congratulations.
Okay, so the next segment of the night is going to be the presentation of our new members. So the way it's going to work is, for right now, for the first little chunk of the alphabet, I'm going to call your name. You're going to stand up. You're going to come over here. You're going to walk across. Our wonderful officers, President and Vice President here, they will shake your hands. You'll receive a certificate, and then you'll come right back to the seat that you are sitting in right now. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, we are also going to say the names of people who are not here. So if you don't hear your name right after the person you're sitting next to, that's why. All right.
Finley, you want to start and go?
I don't have his name.
I know, it's
Oh,
Yep, you can.
what's his last name? Okay, for this first inductee, I don't have a last name, but Finley. And then we have Manuel Abreu. Can I have you guys snake around that way, like go up and then the wings? That way we aren't blocking the parents' view of the stage. Does that make sense? Thank you all. Appreciate it. All right, then I have Chloe Ancio. Madeline Andrew. Beach, Mason Behrens, Taylor Borchardt Wilson, Addison Bowie, Addison Brazina, Sophia Brummond, Jackson Bry, Samantha Camp, Danielle Codlin, Alexis Cox, Blake Culbertson, Cora Damask, Thomas Doby, Micah Dominic, Lilia Ekholm, Darren Eisner, William Frang, Noah Galligan, Matthew Garska, Josephine Gassner, Lorelei Gouger, Benjamin Geisler, and Lucy Hahn.
William Hansen, Parker Hawley, Addison Heiss, Sophie Hilstead, Henry Holscher, Maddie Howley, Lacey Janko, Brady Kaufman, Brooke Kavanaugh, Olivia King, Brady Kroll, Mac Kirschner, Rachel Leary, Maya Lasso, Reagan Loomis, Winston Lai Tong Pao, Abby Leiden, Emily Marion, Grace Marshall, Kira Martin, Madison Melrose, Madden Miller, Lucia Mueller, Mason Nesbitt, Veronica Nee, Alexa Nieneman, Michaela O'Malley, and Ella Grace Olson.
Abby Packard, Drew Pearson, Katie Pertzborn, Nishan Pillai, Kira Place, Lucy Podal, Nathan Reeds, Alex Renan, Jenna Rockwood, Caspian Ropp, Jordan Schick, Penelope Schultz, Christian Schultz, Riley Sink, Kira Smith, Lydia Stotts, Ava Steinmetz, Brady Stelzer, Rory Sullivan, Joseph Chamboli, Aisha Texla, Leah Trable, Ceylon Trinity, Lily Vanderweel, Lainey Vang, Henry Van Hoven, Luke Wagner, Emily Watkins, Connor Wilkinson, Rose Woznicki, and Emma Zutter. Can we get a large round of applause for all of our new NHS inductees? Can we get all of you to stand up once you get in your spot? We'll take a picture from right there. That works. So everyone stands.
Find your windows so we can see everybody.
Now is the time. It's right. Are you done? Are you just saying something?
I can just say.
Okay. Yep. Go.
You're good. All right. I'd like to thank my fellow officers and our advisors, Mr. Botts and Ms. Andrew, one last time for their hard work in organizing this year's induction ceremony. Without them, this would not be possible. Congratulations to all the new National Honor Society inductees. Thank you for attending our NHS induction ceremony. Please join us outside for cake and refreshments. And please join me in one final round of applause as we congratulate our newest members of the National Honor Society.
Well, hold on to your seats, folks. We missed a critical step, so we're going to go back, and we're going to make it happen, all right? One of the important parts of the NHS induction ceremony is the pledge for all of you to take, okay? So before we go enjoy the cake, we want to do the pledge. So I'm going to read a line, and then you're going to repeat it back to me. Does that make sense to everybody? All right? Okay. Juniors, you guys ready to rock and roll? All right, I'm seeing some thumbs up. Here we go. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing. I endeavor to intelligently and courageously to be a leader. To give of myself freely in service to others. And to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character. We'll give you half points on that one. In so doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Congratulations. You guys ready to dismiss them? All right, and now go enjoy some refreshments with your family. Congratulations, everybody.